As a Marvel fan, this is very worrying times, guys. I don't know what's going on, but the biggest question now is what's happening with the MCU? Okay, guys, um, you guys can check my review down below of what I think about Ant-Man Quantumania. It was a massive, massive disappointment, guys. I know there's some people that love it. I am not one of them, guys. I think it's they were aiming for a little bit of Star Wars in Marvel and it didn't land. It didn't stick. It was a mess. It was basically a pointless movie. It was basically just the introduction of King the Conqueror. That's what that was. And Jonathan Majors is the best part of that movie, guys. And that's about it, guys. I mean, after the mixed bag that was phase four, I mean, phase four was literally hit and miss the whole time. There wasn't the same level of consistency that was achieved throughout the Infinity Saga. I mean, you had Black Panther Wakanda Forever that came out. That was incredible. After that, you give us Ant-Man Quantumania, and that is the movie that you start off phase five with. It's very disappointing. And I mean, let me see. WandaVision was incredible. After WandaVision, you dive into something like She-Hulk. She-Hulk was She-Hulk was a mess, guys. It started out nice. It had a funny vibe to it. It was like, okay, this is a comedy. This is something I can get with, and then it just wasted everything at the end of that show, and that was horrible. That was disappointing. I mean, it was literally a slap in the face for all Marvel fans, breaking the fourth wall. And oh man, I can go on the whole time, guys. Eternals was very bad. Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings, that was a brilliant achievement. That was vintage Marvel. But anything that sticks out from Phase 4, guys, is basically Werewolf by Night and Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. And Miss Marvel was also great. But that's about it, guys. When it comes to the cinematic side of things, it has just fallen to the wayside. And I think the main problem that Marvel is currently having is Kevin Feige is not as hands-on as he used to be when it comes to the movies, guys. He's basically leaving some of the movies in some of the directors and the writers' hands, and it's not landing at all. That's why I'm not even surprised that they basically just gave us a poster um, of the Marvels. They couldn't even give us a trailer because that might be worrying signs as to maybe the movie is not up to the standard that it needs to be. And oh, guys, the main problem is that the multiverse is disjointed. It's very disjointed. There is no cohesive feel. There's a lack of a protagonist, a main protagonist. I mean, let's look at Infinity Saga, guys. You had Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. portraying Iron Man, Tony Stark, tick, perfect casting. The guy is amazing. Every time he makes an appearance, you're like, wow, this guy is Tony Stark. And on the other hand, you had Chris Evans as Steve Rogers, Captain America himself. Very, very iconic, guys. I just feel like what they did with the Infinity Saga, they took a lot more care when it came to the characters, the introduction, and you know, the source material. There was a love for the source material. And here it feels like you just get introductions to characters and then it's in a TV show and then you see somebody here and it's not cohesive, guys. It's a mess. It's it's all over the place. And as a huge Marvel fan, it really breaks my heart, guys, to see what's currently happening. I'm still keeping my fingers crossed, guys, that Marvel will bounce back and give us something amazing. But the cracks are starting to show now. You heard Quentin Tarantino criticize the MCU. Martin Scorsese came out, he criticized the MCU. And all those things that they said at the time, people were very defensive. But some of the cracks are starting to show, guys. And you can see that it's something that how long will they be able to sustain this? I mean, with the catalog of characters that Marvel has, it's it's amazing some of the choices that they've made after the Infinity Saga. The Infinity Saga just landed. It was brilliant. It's a brilliant achievement in cinema what they did with the Infinity Saga. But here, there's no there's no end game in sight, and you can't really see where they're heading with this one. And I mean, it's because it's all over the place. It's disjointed. I mean, you introduce King the Conqueror in Quantumania, and he dies after that. Like, what's the point? I mean, you have the big bad in the Ant-Man movie. It doesn't work for me. Even a worrying sign was look what happened to Blade. Blade had a release date already, and then the director and the writer left. Worrying times, guys. I'm I don't even know what to say, guys. This is not where I thought the MCU would be after the Infinity Saga, but maybe there's still time to rectify all these mistakes and mishaps that has happened. And don't forget, guys, DC is coming. I mean, James Gunn announced his entire DC slate, and DC characters can go places where Marvel characters can't, and I think that might work in the favor of DC. So that's Marvel must look over their shoulder, guys, because DC is coming, and by the time Superman Legacy hits, we'll know what to expect from DC. So you guys can comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about Phase 4 and the Multiverse Saga and how disjointed everything just feels. I don't know if you guys feel the same, or if you think it's been an upgrade on the Infinity Saga. But personally, so far, I've been really disappointed, guys, with what's been going on in the MCU. So you guys can comment down below. Let me know what you think. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below, like, hit the bell so you guys can get this content. And I will catch you guys on the next one.